close as I am now, I'm on my way. Ice and flames call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the same. It's on my face, I cannot hide from the mistake my parents made. I'm never moving on. Not made from love, a remnant of a selfish motive. Was I needed? Do I need it to go wrong? Polarized inherent pain pumping through my veins. Ice and flames call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame.
Wow, hey, okay, so hello everyone. We're live, and I've got the Beast back with me. I'm gonna call him the Beast. Because he's the Beast. Because he's the Beast. The best, the Beast. He's the Beast. So, yeah. Looking forward to tonight's stream. We actually have a lot of really cool stuff going on. We have 2 giveaways, if you can believe it. 2 of them. And also, I'm doing some. Earlier in the week, I had you guys send me some of the effects that you've been working on, or things you wanted to try to send to fool me, which I'm going to be reacting to on stream as well as some memes that have been sent over to me on Discord. Should be a fun stream, and of course, we have the Beast here. He's not. We're the same height. It's just. It's a
chair thing, an angle thing.
It's a camera. Yeah, we can do that too. We can. Hey, look, the magic of television. Look, hey, see, look at that. See, we're the same height. Whoa. Hey, hey. What are you doing? Oh, same height. Ha ha! All right, I have a much bigger head.
That's by far the best camera.
That's why we're sticking with this one. It's the nicest one. In fact, I could probably make everybody seasick. You want to do that? Is that a little better? Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, you know. Chicken and macaroni, chilling with my phone. You don't know? Okay. I'm hip with this, with the Gen Zs, you know, the Zennials. I'm hip. I need a replacement hip. Okay, so. Yes, 2 giveaways, but first let's go. Normally I would do this with a green screen. I would shrink my head and things, but today we're just going to do it, I don't know, we're going to just kind of BS it. So, we're going to be doing some reactions to Fool Us episodes. No, you guys are going to be trying to fool me and Joe, the Beast. I don't know if you like that moniker or not. I can't tell.
I don't know how it came to be. That's the part that's throwing me on it.
I talked to your ex-girlfriend. All of them. There was a convention.
There's no way they all called me.
No, there was the Exes of Joe Southwell convention that happens every year.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't know about this? It's packed every year. It's all like cardboard cutouts and
The waifu pillows.
the waifu pillows.
Yeah.
The husband of food. I don't know. What would you call the male version of that?
I still think
The waifu.
the weebs out there can tell us what it's called.
What it's called.
What you got?
Okay, let's pull up the things. So I'm pulling up, where is it? Some of these I sent, and some of these are, some of them are. Okay, so I love these because some of these were about me too. Alright, so we're going to pull up how are we going to do this? We're going to do the window capture. So we're going to do 2 window captures. Kitty, don't scratch my chair. Let's do... Oh, it was so well thought. Are you kidding me? I'm a professional. What are you talking about? I know all the stuff. Okay, so whoa, that's not good.
Perfect.
Nailed it. That's exactly what I wanted.
Those cakes and all the cooking stuff. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Do that. Are you a magician? Because whenever I look at you, everyone else disappears. Zach Morris is flattering. Thank you. Shoe phone. Yeah.
Do you realize how, like, dating both of those
I'm old, man. What do you want? I'm old. This is one that was sent to me a while ago. I really like. Spinning the Theory 11 Holiday Contest Wheel.
Nope.
Nope. Flip the flip the desk. That wheel is rigged. It is rigged. This is one that I really like. Wait. Oh, you know what? It might help if I turn down the music. That might help a little bit. The music. All right.
There it is. This tornado just touched down. Well, we can see it from right here. It's ripping up trees. It's ripping up everything in its sight. If you're above ground, you need to get to a storm shelter or...
It's stupid, but I love it. But wait, there's more. I've seen these already, so I'm going to let you listen to the headphones. Okay? This is one of my favorites.
Any,
Do I have a YouTube channel?
no superpowers at all.
No superpowers at all. No superpowers.
Great, you're hired.
If you ever feel stupid, remember that legendary Penn and Teller was fooled by Jabrizi. Jabrizi is the new Chris Angel.
Oh.
But without any talent.
As opposed to...
Okay. I'll have to show you some Jabrizi later, okay? And then you'll be mad at me that I showed him to you. Oh. Okay. Here's how not to brand your can I zoom in on Discord even more? No, I can't. Okay, so I want to run everybody through this. For your next children's party, hire Mento, the birthday mentalist. Fools 4-year-olds. 6 mysteries and 90 minutes of pure entertainment. Also available for trade shows and TV.
Was this on purpose?
I don't know. I don't know if this is real or not.
I think
Or if it hit everything you shouldn't do.
I think you might be biting the onion here.
Yeah, it's there's many layers.
No.
Oh.
Like the Onion newspaper. Somebody makes a joke and somebody writes satire and you believe it. You bit the onion.
I bit the onion.
I'm hoping.
You hope you bit the onion.
Here's why. Here's why I think you bit the onion. There is no contact information.
Well, maybe, unless it's below everything else,
No,
or maybe,
because you got the border on it. You get the stars.
or
above
maybe
and
the
stars
guy
below.
forgot that, which would even be another big no-no. Why would you?
It's got the creepy clown face. It's got I'm thinking.
Thinking that's what? Yeah,
I'm thinking you bit the onion here.
Mento the
But
birthday.
it is a good example of everything not to do.
Don't do that.
Right.
This is. We are gathered here today to bid farewell to the best assistant any magician has ever had.
The two.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. They didn't have to. They didn't have to rebox her. So this is a. I don't know. I really like it. It's me and Elizabeth Olsen. Shut up. Oh, I fixed it. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. This is from a live stream I did a while ago, Joe, where I had used a microphone that wasn't really meant for what I was using it for, and my audio started messing up. Isn't that amazing? Mm-hmm. That was how it's captured on stream. It wasn't edited at all.
That was actually how it sounded.
Yeah, that's how
a very good evil laugh.
Yeah, it was really good.
It reminds me. I had my high school algebra teacher had the classic villain evil laugh. Not kind of like that.
That
It was naturally that terrifying and haunting. And he didn't laugh very often. But the fact that it terrified us, he thought was funny, and so it would just
laugh more.
but not like a cartoon, just actually a scary laugh.
Just the evil laugh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not like Joker evil, but just everything you think of in an evil laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Predatory.
The bubbling up and
without any of the cartoon amusement. It was just
I'm
It would escalate.
I need an adult.
As we got more and more scared.
I need an adult. I wonder, did I...
All right. Oh no.
When they
no.
when they say they're a
No.
magician too.
You gotta show this because it's
Oh, yeah.
the never do.
All right. When they say they're a magician too.
Yeah. I actually knew a magician who kept 21 cards with a paperclip on it. Just, I know a trick. So he just
This
pulled it out of
one?
his pocket.
This one? No, I don't want to watch that one. Is that the one you're talking to? This is cool.
Okay.
This one is beautiful.
It's gonna be more impressive if everybody else can see it.
Oh yeah, let's pop that guy up there. All right, there you go. This is beautiful, beautiful. Now, of course, it's stop motion animation.
I don't know that it's stop motion.
Oh, you'll well, you'll.
I mean, I think it's trick photography. But yeah, there. I mean, you can see the cuts.
Mm-hmm. This is one of the earliest examples.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But for like the first time when people were seeing these things, it was. It's weird. It's so obvious now what's being done, but what I like about this is he's not doing anything too different from what is possible.
It's just on this side of believable.
It's just on this side of believable, right? Just on this side. It's like a miser's dream that's.
I'm wondering if that's Millier's. I can't tell.
Oh, it might be. This is the kind of thing he would do.
Mm-hmm.
It very well might be Millier's.
And it's the time is right, so that it might be.
The
That might
timing
be.
is right. The style is right. The color is right. It looks like him.
The hand might
it
be T.
probably
Nelson
is.
Downs. I don't know. I don't know who it is.
I don't know who
Magician is.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that it would be a magician. He might have seen a magic act and then.
Well, the back palm he does with the coin is pretty. It speaks to
That's
somebody
true,
with
that's true, that's
skill.
True. Yeah.
So, that was killer. I think that's really cool.
That's beautiful.
I can't play those because those are.
Copyright.
Yeah. I know. And then there's some that I think were sent in general too, so I want to check in the general too. And then we've got to go over to the to Instagram. We got to go over to Instagram. Yeah, let's go over to Instagram.
Okay. So this is the Fool Us stuff we're gonna attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Which I'm pretty excited about. All right, let's turn that off. Actually, that's just fine. That's fine. Boop.
You have this weird like tinny echo,
I do.
but it makes like the keyboard sounds really cool.
Oh, does it? Oh, good. I'm worried that the keyboard's annoying. I actually called Elgato. They're the company that makes the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
And I told them, I said, hey, man, you guys need to put built-in EQ in the Wavelength software. Because right now, the only way to do it is pull the microphone back out of this into Streamlabs and then add EQ in Streamlabs.
Okay.
It's like, why? Why would you do that? Okay, so here is my... Okay, cool. So I'm going
Bring it
to...
up.
Yeah, I don't want it to play yet, but I do want it. I want to. All right, so this is Purple Potato. He sent me a video, which I want to take a look at, which if I can find out.
So is this supposed to be a full list, or is this like a
Yeah.
lab where we're
This is the Fool Us.
okay?
If I can get it to I gotta just pull it up. It's awkward, but settings for window capture, Streamlabs, Discord, Amazon, Mail. No, it's none of those. Why is it doing that? I hate when it does that kind of stuff and they can't pull it up because it should just pull up Chrome. I should just see it there. Aha! I did it. I did the thing. Okay.
All right, let's see this.
All right. This is it's Purple Potato. He's a longtime viewer of the channel, and I asked him to send me this, and he did. Okay. Doing some shuffles.
Nice handling.
So he's pulling some kind of cards out while he's dealing, but I'm not sure what this is gonna. Oh, I like that little dramatic.
Mm-hmm. Nice touch. It'll be the 4 aces. Excellent.
That's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna let it loop while we're talking about it.
Okay.
I have some thoughts.
Well, okay. So the grip is very telling,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
To magicians, not to anybody else.
Right.
That is clean.
And
that
if
is
you want to look at it
practiced,
from
that
an
is-
angle, that's the
that-
best angle you
that is-
want to look
absolutely.
at that from.
And that is excellent, smooth, and only magicians would notice.
The rhythm is
the
perfect.
rhythm is dead on. Yeah, that's the timing, the pacing, the stopping and coming back on that last one is good. Yeah, it's just very well done. I mean, so when it comes to Revelation, how much are we revealing? How much are we are?
No, not much. I think I know what he did though.
Oh yeah.
That's a.
He did, but he did it very well.
That's
very
extremely
clean.
polished.
That is very clean.
Something you would find in.
So the only recommendation I would make, and again we're talking nuance and subtlety here. Get a deck of cards and deal normally, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think you'll notice that your right hand doesn't act like that unless you're dealing
the way that he's dealing.
the way that he's dealing.
Right.
Right, and I think that's part of it. It's not quite a mechanic's grip. It's a little deeper than a mechanic's grip, which is part of what.
The middle finger placement is really
Right.
what's catching me. Right.
Which is again, it screams to magicians, but only to magicians.
Nobody else would care.
No one care or see anything like that. But yeah, on the just. It's one of those things that audience members will pick up on subconsciously when things suddenly look different for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And again, it's subtle and it's nuanced, and so we're by no means trying to denigrate you here, right? That is clean.
No, he could do
elegant.
it. He could do it like a bajillion times better than I can.
Oh, yeah,
Kidding me?
yeah.
He's kicking my butt with that.
And better than me because I'm not.
He makes me jealous.
Yeah, I'm not a nerd naze guy. So, but that is clean. That's polished. It's got lots of nice subtlety.
It's good.
A couple of things. Okay, there's an example, right? So if you look at the way he's dealing the cards initially and the way he's dealing them afterwards, his hand placement, his finger placement. Granted, he's turning him over, right? And so at the end to show it, but magicians hide what they do in the assumption of normality,
Right.
right? And so the less different things look, the more normal they look, and the more invisible they become.
Right.
And that's, but man, don't run when you're not being chased. I'd be more focused on like routine and patter and what your story behind this is, and how it's being presented. Eye contact with the audience. We're only judging what we can see here, right? So don't think that like what we're saying is even a high priority. It's just this is what we have to work with, and that's the only little things I would.
Yeah, I mean,
this.
so like I think for like a lay audience, yeah, you'd want to wrap this in something, right?
Well, I mean, if you're not just trying to show off for the magicians.
Sure.
Right?
For me, I might take this approach though. Just like I'm just trying to fool the magician straight. Like there's no.
Yeah, if your audience is magicians, then they're going to be impressed with your handling, rightfully so.
Right, like you wouldn't go to like Penn and Teller Fool Us whenever you have an audience full of lay people and do
Right.
this, but it's just magicians. We're just watching technique or trying to be fooled by method.
And so all we're talking about is technique differences.
I'll have to tell you that this is so polished that there's an effect out by Mark Calabrese called Seer, which uses a extra little helper and to help indicate cards blindfolded to a magician, and it's based off of God, I can't remember his name, but anyway, when I first saw this, I thought that he might be using that technique because his what he is doing is so smooth.
Right. Well, and this is the math nerd in me coming out. I know those aren't randomly found in the deck because they're evenly found in the deck.
Right.
Random isn't
Right.
even.
Right.
Right. And that's something people confuse for each other. Right. So if you tell people, all
One's
right,
5 down, one's 27 down, one's
right, that's random.
Right.
If you tell people, all right,
if it's every 5 cards,
everybody in this room, get up and disperse yourself randomly about the room. If you just say that, people will disperse themselves evenly among the room,
not randomly.
not randomly.
Right.
And oh gosh, there's been all sorts of weird, interesting things with even versus random. Apple. With
Their iPods,
their
yeah.
iPod, right? When they had the shuffle on the iPod, and so it would play a random song, but people think it should be even.
Right.
That overall it should play about the same songs, really. But when it would play one song twice in a row, they thought that somehow it liked that song.
It's like no.
And so they had to actually make it more even, so it felt more random.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, and you can. Oh gosh, there's all sorts of fun things you can do with that. Like if you take a class full of kids, right, and you give some of them dice and tell some of them to make up numbers between 1 and 6, and you tell them to do like 20 numbers, right? So somebody's going to roll 20 numbers, and somebody's going to make up 20 numbers, 1 and 6 each time, right? 20 digits. You can spot who made it up and who rolled. Because the people who made it up will almost never repeat a number next to itself.
Interesting.
They'll work to make the numbers pretty even, right? It won't be random. You won't have big skews.
With it rolls 3 a lot more times than it rolls.
And so I mean, just with those two things, you can pretty
So
consistently tell
people's idea of random and what's
people's
actually
idea of
random.
and what actually is random isn't. And so
That's interesting.
that's why I'm like, well,
That's
they're evenly dispersed throughout the deck, right?
yeah. That's cool. That's really cool. I like that.
So, but that's weird, subtle, bad thing. And if you're performing that, and unless you're just showing off purple potato, unless you're just trying to show off technique, and you should because you have excellent technique.
Incredible.
So please show off your technique to other magicians and help them out with a lot of the subtleties and the
Yeah, and I might call you to help me out. Just saying.
But if that, in terms of entertainment, there needs to be more there. There needs
Sure.
to be a story there. There needs to be some entertainment there, not just. That's only entertaining to magicians because of its elegance, not entertaining to anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have it wrapped in a thing.
Well, it's entertaining to other people, just impressive in terms of finding it. But there's so much more you could do with that simple reveal or locator or however you want to present it. But yes, very nice, very nice.
I have another message from. Actually, this one was sent through Facebook.
Ooh, okay.
I think I'm gonna have to standardize where they're sent so that makes sure I don't miss any of them. This is from Joseph Ras. I'm gonna mess up your last name. Rasic.
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 Let's check.
Okay.
Lowest one here.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, let's bring it up.
Bam. Done. Boom. Okay. Perfect.
All right, let's see this thing.
Now you have to be my ears because you got the headphones. Is he saying anything?
Not saying anything.
Okay.
There's not even background noise, so it's.
Okay. I wonder if it's
That could be why.
Hey, that was cool.
That was clean.
I like that. He goes by Big Hands, and I'm sure there's a.
Yeah, I can see why. Oh, that was really clean. I'd almost have to watch it again. I didn't know where it was going. Should have started with that one. The other one was more impressive. Not that I'd stripped it in the middle of that, which would have been interesting. Okay, I'm gonna pause this here because
Sure.
this is something that.
Oh, here. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to bring this back just a bit because this is something that too many people do when they're starting to learn and they're entertaining. Okay. So we have. All right. I'm thinking about here. Nope. A little bit farther. Okay, and we're back here to where we're revealing it, revealing the queen back here on top. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Good. Okay. Now, for no reason, it's changing, and that change is wholly unmotivated, right? So, don't, right? If you're going to change whatever card you're going to do an ambitious card routine on, cut the deck. Do something. Don't
Give it a reason.
Don't just drop the card on top and then immediately second deal without.
Yeah, because
Like,
it's kind of a tell. It's kind of a tell.
It was this card, right? And you're not even trying to show that it changed, or it didn't look like it was a pause moment. It didn't look like it was trying to be presented as a transformation,
Right.
right?
It's-
In which case, we're just showing off technique. And for magicians, that's fine, but for a presentation, or if you're trying to entertain, or you're showing laymen, right? That's not good. So
Right.
if you're in that situation and you don't want to continue using the queen in that scenario, just cut the deck.
Yeah.
Right? Then you don't know what is next, but you know it's not one down from that.
Right.
Right? And it didn't suddenly change.
Right. Right.
That's a thing I've seen a number of people do, but
Well, and we just
Getting started,
we get in our thing, or just our own heads about it. It's good to have other.
yeah, this is what I thought he was doing earlier. He was gonna change that.
Boop.
That was pretty.
That is pretty.
Okay, that first one was really clean.
Where the bottom changes.
Yes. Where was that? About here? That was really pretty. That was just because that was one I hadn't seen before. The way he did it. So now having to go back and watch it burn it. Okay. There it was. All right. That makes more sense. As big as your hands are, you can show a lot more of the 3 in that, especially as big as your hands are. And what did I say? What's it called? A gambler's cop. Might be another way of
Oh God, with his, you could just
Right.
palm it lengthwise.
And so there's good concept, especially if you're doing it sort of as a subtlety. It wasn't really expected. What would you say? Okay, here's an interesting kind of philosophy in card magic question for you.
Okay.
Do you think it's more impressive when a card, like the bottom card, changes on a deck, or a card alone changes?
I'm looking at this as a magician, or I'm looking at this as a layperson?
As a layman, what do you think? What do you think is more impressive? Because you've done plenty. Okay, well, okay. The classic would be
Right, Ernest.
Erdnase, right?
Yeah.
Erdnase bottom change. So in your experience, because I know you use that technique,
Yeah.
right? Is that more, are laymen more impressed with that, or more impressed with like a single card?
It's hard for me to say because the way that I do the single card is in context of I'm doing something that I'm not actually doing. I'm using it as a transposition.
Right.
So they think the card doesn't actually ever leave my hand. That they're not changing. That one card is leaving my hand, another one is impossibly quickly being replaced. And so it's hard for me to say.
You're asserting that it's a transposition, not a transformation.
Right. When I use it in my routine.
Okay.
So, I think contextually that makes a difference to an audience's perception of what I'm doing. So, it's hard to say. My knee jerk is, I think it's more impressive whenever the card is isolated.
And I guess my thought is, if it's like, and here's where this handling that he did, I think has a lot of potential, is if he can basically pull it off without making it look like any of his hand moved. Like he just was holding the deck, right? And you see the bottom card, and then he turns the deck over, and he turns it back, and like no fingers move, it's just one big wrist move. And I guess I would think
That's
it's
still
almost,
isolated.
it's still isolated on the
Yeah.
bottom, right? But then like your hands aren't doing anything
Right.
except just showing the different sides.
Yeah.
And I think
Let's go
that
ahead.
there's something
I'll look at it again. It's back over here. Did I go
a
too
little
far?
past this, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, do you want to bring it back up?
Yeah. I do.
Okay, this is what I was saying. Like, dude, your hands are huge. You can
You could do anything.
you could cheat that up way more.
You could,
Right?
you could do anything.
You can do anything here, guy. And the more you conceal things that you're trying to show people, the more suspicious it looks.
Always, even if
Right?
you're not trying.
Even if you're not, right? And here you're trying to show that off, so that you've got that hand, you can bring that way up, right? That's how he squares it up. Good reveal at the end. It'll be better if you show off more than 3 ahead of time. If you want to do that and then just like hand it off to the other hand, I think you'd be able to get a good. So you would like show the 3, and then just turn it over and pick up the deck from the other hand, right? Then you're gonna square everything, and then just immediately flip it over, and the change has occurred, and then you're left with this big, clean, open hand presentation for the end of the color change.
Just close that little eye out. Where it says window capture.
That one.
No, those are more global tools. You just that line where it says window capture, that gray bar.
Do it.
Okay. Just go all the way over here.
Oh, that one.
And then click that. It's like the other things are going to be more global changes than that. So you don't want that. Thank you, sir. So, yeah.
Those are the advice I'd throw out there in terms of handling. Unexpected, right? The bottom change was unexpected.
That's cool.
Was fun.
Yeah.
Could be done better.
I like it a lot.
It's good.
Cool.
All right, what next?
So, I want to do a giveaway, but I don't know if I have enough people watching to do a giveaway. So
Well, this is going to get posted, isn't it?
it will.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm fine with that.
all right. I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it a slightly different way.
Mm.
So now I got to think about how I'm gonna do it. So, well, this part, yes. The other part, the other giveaway, we're gonna have to do another time. But
fine.
this we can definitely do right now.
Okay.
So-
So previously, we'd talked, or I'd come out here to talk about writing thank you notes and letters and those kinds of things to stay at the front of people's minds, to get them to think about you, and just good etiquette,
Yeah.
and gratitude,
Yep.
and everything else. And I said I'd be giving away one of my older stationery sets that I don't use anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I actually found a few of them that I don't use anymore.
Wow.
And so I've got a few to give away. And so the way we're going to do this is rather than just giving it away to somebody who's listening or happens to be online right now, we're going to do it like this. I'm going to give you my address. And to show that you would actually use something and actually mail something, mail me a letter, a something. The first 3 people that get me a letter get one of the sets. I'll ship it back to you at my cost. We are not posting this in text form. So here is my address. It is 9829 Walnut, number 205, Dallas, Texas, 75243. I do live in Texas. We're very friendly in Texas.
We are.
If you come looking for trouble, I'll help you find it.
We will.
So take that as it is. But yeah, if you mail me something, the first 3 letters that arrive from you guys, you'll get first choice, and then everybody else that arrives, I'll at least send you a letter from me. We'll be pen pals or something, or at least one off. So
That's cool.
Everybody's gonna get something if you mail that, and even you don't have to be doing this live. We'll leave this up here for a while, and if I'm just suddenly getting overwhelmed, then I'll ask you to take it down,
And I will.
or at least block this side out, or this portion out. But that's how we'll do it.
Cool.
And that way, I know that we're not just giving these away into the wind. That they'll be going to somebody that
Obviously
actually
wants to write.
Right.
and do the
It's like, you want it. Your magicians are happy to help other magicians as long as they're showing some effort. Right. It's the difference between wanting to know how to do a trick and wanting to know how a trick is done.
Right.
Like a lot of people want to know how a trick is done, but they don't want to know how to do the trick.
Right.
And those are 2 very different things. And so that's why. But
Once
here, we're magicians and we're showing skills and helping people out. And if you're putting the effort in, we're glad to help push you and help you and those kinds of things. But if you're just coming over here to see how something works, no, don't ruin the magic for everyone else. So, but yeah, so
Right on.
show me you're actually interested in doing it, and you'll get first pick. Second will get second pick. Third will get third pick, and everybody else will get a letter. And if 2 letters arrive on the same day, then I'll just choose the one that I think is cooler. What else am I gonna do?
That'll work.
All right.
All right. And thank you for doing that.
Oh yeah. So like in the letter include, well, obviously your return address, but like some way to send you the photos of the. I can show off the stationer if you want.
Yes, please do.
So
So this is the.
this is
canvas line,
this
right?
is the set that I made that I was originally thinking about. So we got this. It's showing so much light.
Maybe this guy here. Does
That's
that
not
help?
even,
No.
no, that's even whiter. All right, I'll just go to this. But I'm trying to get an angle so you can see in shadow that it's more of an ivory. It's got some. It's not plain. It's got some texture to it. Actually, I do it this way. You just got. You can kind of. You can't. Anyway, here's a set. There's the envelopes. Right, thick stack. A lot of those. This is the one I made by hand. This one, silver and white.
Silver
got
and
pretty-
white. Silver.
Pretty foil. It's embossed.
That is pretty.
Right?
Ah.
Single sheet, but certainly very writable on either side. Bright, pretty white envelopes. And then the third set, not as many, but I think they're pretty cool. We got
These are
foil
cool.
stamped, like, right? Got steampunky watches and clocks, right? Opens like that. Here's the envelopes for them, which I think are really cool.
I really like those.
Nice maroon color. The
Joe,
little
I might
dots.
just write you.
Well, you might have to. You got the address.
Wait, it's what again? Oh, okay.
And then it also has these stickers, which are good for, instead of using a wax seal, you just kind of put these on the back.
Just
and,
stick 'em
yeah,
on the,
stick 'em on the back in
envelope.
the same way.
Cool.
So that's what, and they say things like, time flies, it's about time, just in time, good times, kind of thing. So it's sticking with
Puns
the theme.
on,
Yeah, it's sticking with the theme of the cards. So
Very
there's
cool.
not as many of these, but they're like pretty thick stock, and they got the pretty
Those
foil
are cool.
and everything else.
Those are
on
really
top.
cool.
So yeah,
Wow.
first, second, third, first choice, second choice, third choice. So
So write them.
and then everybody else will be pen pals.
Cool.
So you'll at least get something.
That's cool.
So
I'm jealous. I'm excluded from winning, I think. I just write him a letter. Oh wait. Dear Joe.
it has to go through the mail.
It has to go through the mail. It has to go through the mail.
So you can.
I'm male.
Can
it go through
I
me?
do not want it to go through you. I don't want anything that's gone through you. Ever.
Not
Ever. No.
Nobody wants my bathwater. That's
No.
that's cool. I don't want my bathwater either. All right. Well, I think we're gonna give this kind of close it down. But thank you for joining, and thank you for watching either now or in the future. And the Beast.
And if the address is still there,
Uh-huh.
then I'll still respond.
Yeah, I can cut it out later.
Yeah.
Through YouTube. So if it's still there, if you can still hear it, then you've still got a chance to win.
Live stream.
Thank you, but I'm ending it. Thank you, smart speaker. Not so smart speaker.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
Rather daft speaker.
daft speaker, daft punk. No, I don't know where I'm going with that. Okay, thank you guys.
You should be going away with that.
Good night.